How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another critical Thor node update. Today marks a very important day for Thor Nodes and Thor Financial, and that's because the reward reductions are finally over with. For those that don't know, basically the past month, Thor Nodes have been going through a gradual reduction in their rewards by tier. So it started with their largest tier, the Odin node, then it went all the way through, all the way down to the Heimdall nodes, and right now you can see on the screen, this is Thor Financial's website, these are the reduced rewards, and they will be staying like this at least for the near to mid-term. Now, Thor finally being done with its reward reductions is crucial for a few different reasons. You guys can see here right now the 1 month chart for Thor, and it's really been red every single day on average. It started around a high of $175, $180, and now it's all the way down to around $40-ish. Now this is very important to understand because this whole past month, as the crypto markets and Thor have been very red, there have been numerous amounts of people coming out and saying Thor's a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme, it's another rug pull. Well, in my personal opinion, I don't really think that's the case. And here's why. So we're gonna go actually to the 3-month view of Thor. And you can see this pattern of a huge spike, a downturn, and then another upturn. So this same cycle kind of happened at the end of 2021, where we were at a high of almost $400, $300, and it crashed all the way down to around $15. From then, it gradually came all the way back up to that high I just told you about of around 230. And now the chart looks a lot like it did when it was going down prior. And you can see here, there's kind of been a plateau or a little bit of a resistance around the $40 mark. Now, I'm not saying that Thor doesn't have the ability to go down even farther. I do think that the past few days, we've seen it really fluctuate around this $40 mark. And I'm pretty optimistic with Thor as they've been making huge announcements in their Discord. Before I go into that major announcement that Thor Financial just made, I want to show you the new tiers and the rewards that you'll actually be making. So this spreadsheet is one I just quickly came up with, and this has the Heimdall, the lowest tier node, and then the Thor, the 3rd tiered Thor node. So basically this sheet is calculating if you were to start with one single node and grow that node and compound it over a year, so you have 5 nodes earning you passive income, what return on your investment per year would you actually make? I go through this in detail in one of my past videos, but you can see here, let's just take a Heimdall node, you buy one for 1.25 Thor. At the current market rate, let's just say that's $40 for one Thor. Now it'll take you 156 days just to get enough Thor to then buy a new Thor node. But once you have that second node, your rewards are compounding double. You're making double the amount at 0.016 Thor per day at 2 Thor nodes. And once you compound all the way up to 5 nodes, you're earning 0.04 Thor per day for that lowest tier Heimdall node. Now to get 5 Heimdall nodes, that'll take you around 325 days. But from then on, if you just leave those 5 nodes running, you'll earn 14.6 Thor per year. And right now at a market rate of $40 a Thor, that's $584 a year passive income. Now, obviously that number will go up or down depending on if Thor goes up or down. But according to the chart, it really looks like that Thor is bound to go up. Now, I won't go through all of the details for the Thor tiered Thor nodes, but you guys can pause right here if you want to look at this in more depth. One quick thing before we get to Thor Financial's major announcement is that for any extra Thor that I do have, I end up staking them in the liquidity pool farm. Meaning I go and actually buy a THOR-AVAX LP token on traderjoe.xyz, and then I stake that token here on app.thor.financial. Currently, the APR is around 339%, which is really good currently, and this obviously fluctuates. This can go up or down. I've seen it as high as over 1,000 and as low as about 200%. Again, this is very volatile. I'm just putting these LP tokens here until I accumulate enough Thor to then compound and buy me another Thor node. If you want to learn how to do this, I have a video on my channel showing you exactly everything you need to do to buy an LP token and then stake it. it. And you can do that all through Trader Joe right here. You can see we're under the pool section, THOR-AVAX, you buy it, and that's really it. Okay, so to Thor Financial's major announcement, you can see right here, this was announced yesterday, Project Valhalla. This is their play to earn NFT metaverse game. Now, I'd call it less of a metaverse and more of that play to earn kind of NFT crypto style game. Now, this announcement comes as Thor Financial really wants to bring utility to the Thor token. They want to make sure this project does not die and they want to keep growing it over time. And I think this is a real good start. Now, to be completely honest, I'm not really all about these play to earn crypto games, but I think it shows that the team behind Thor really cares about the project and there's a lower chance that it will be rug pulled or fail completely in the future. And you can see here's a little roadmap. They go over the whitelist for these NFTs for their play to earn game and everything like that. But I'm going to switch over to Thor Nodes Medium right now. And this is all the same information, but you guys can just read it a little better. So you can see this play to earn game, they're now dubbing Gods of Asgard. And it was called Project Valhalla before, but I think they just didn't have an official title. Now, Gods of Asgard, it will be a play to earn NFT battle royale game. And obviously it will be on the Avalanche blockchain as Thor is part of the Avalanche ecosystem. Now there's a Twitter you can go to. The Discord is the exact same as Thor Nodes if you want more information. But regarding the roadmap, they're basically launching everything from right now, March 1st, all the way through May. That will come with the website being live, gameplay previews, and then in that April timeframe, they're gonna release a white paper, and then they're gonna list their info for their mints. Now, just by reading a little more, it seems like these whitelists will be reserved for people very active in the Thor community. And you can see kind of more guidelines of how they're gonna pick people for this whitelist on their Discord. Some of the things they say are being an active and supportive member of the community, creating fan art, adding Thor into your Discord or Twitter username, stuff like that. Now there will be about 1,000 spots in this initial whitelist for the NFTs for this new pay to earn game. Now, God tier members of Thor, that means when you actually own all 4 tiers of the Thor node. So if you have a Heimdall, Freya, Thor, and Odin node, that makes you a God tier owner. You'll get preference for these whitelists, but they're still not guaranteeing you one. So I'll link these 2 Thor Nodes Medium posts about Project Valhalla and this new pay to earn game by Thor Financial down below in the description. Again, the one worry I have with this pay to earn game is that there are kind of more established crypto games out there already, and I don't know if Thor Financial is large enough to make Gods of Asgard a huge thing. The one good thing is any revenue for it, they're putting a percentage of it towards Thor and the Thor token. That'll be just one more source of revenue for Thor Financial to actually bolster the nodes and everything like that, in addition to their investments with the Thor Treasury. Now, speaking of the Treasury, if you guys are new here and don't really know anything about Thor Financial's Treasury and investments, on their Discord and hopefully soon on their real public website, they'll have all of their investments and all of their treasury information. This comes as Thor is going to be putting out version 2 of Thor Financial. The last investment that they actually made was in DAG. Now, it was mentioned in their most recent Ask Me Anything that they will be holding another vote for the investment pool or for their treasury shortly. The community actually votes on 3 options for an investment that Thor Financial will make. In theory, these investments will grow the treasury over time, and it allows Thor to sustain the rewards they're paying out to their Thor node owners. I'm going to do a deeper dive into all of these investments and the Thor treasury in the future. Now, aside from Thor nodes, if you want to learn more about another really big passive crypto income Web 3.0 project, go click here to learn more about Flux nodes.